Very glad to have EIPC Summer Conference here.
And I'd like to honour Mikko Montonen from Aspercom, who served on the board for, I think, around 10 years. So we'd like you to accept this award on behalf of Mikko and take it back to him with our best wishes. Jean-Claude Roth, a very long-serving board member. We'd like to also make you an honorary member.
Sorry, I'm jumping in. The President doesn't know about your honorary fellowship.
Oh, fantastic. So it's great to be here at the European Space Agency for the EIPC Summer Conference. Space has long been a great interest of mine, I think of many of us here. There's been a big change now, so now we're seeing HDI structures in space, we're seeing a big change in materials. I think for all of us now, space became more interesting. And you can actually go on a site now, you can actually go and you can actually see the visualization of all the satellites.
So Bepi Colombo flying to Mercury, a very interesting mission from a materials perspective because it's going so close to the sun.
What is great now is that now 2025 we're seeing some real growth in Europe.
European Chips Act.
The European Chips Act came very quickly in response to the US, so any investments really going into production was not allowed under competition rules. That was an amendment that was made under the European Chips Act.
We see that the US is already going much faster, investing into even PCB facilities.
We also have a call to action, as Stan pointed out, supported by EIPC, supported by all of our partners.
Who here has signed the letter of urgency for EIPC? Those who haven't signed, please talk to Kirsten and please add your name. We've got 152 so far. If we get to 200, it's a very significant number.
So Jack walked into my factory in 2017 and said that he had a new invention and a new idea, making a soluble printed circuit board. Thought it was kind of a good risk, but a bit crazy.
Every presentation has some things in it where you think, hey, I didn't know that, this is new to me.
Recently I found a new love, which is sustainability.
But I'm missing the environment footprint of the machines.
We are always looking for the forums with the new informations.
Started to offer some simple pieces of software that were just an accessory, and we used to give them away free of charge with IPC equations, and gradually that's become overwhelmingly the main part of our business.
I'm here because PCBs are becoming more and more complex and technological important objects.
The adoption of new technologies such as 5G, AI, satellites and so on are requiring faster data transfer speeds, so we are developing ultra-smooth copper foil.
I've just heard an opportunity there to bring in my favourite subject, which is artificial intelligence, of course.
Yes.
So is there a way of considering that we might be able to use AI to make a simulation of what the results were going to be like and then generate over time some confidence in those kind of values? Would that be an option?
It is possible. We just need the data to prove it.
We propose an innovative approach to find a better way for the parameters of all the tools for simulation.
We've lost a generation, or maybe even two, from our industry. So what can we do to get new generations back interested in manufacturing and understand the value of what we do?
So what I really like about PCB industry in a way, what I also was never aware of before I started my job at Diconext, was that it's very interdisciplinary fields. You really have chemistry, you have mechanical aspects, and on top of that, I think it's so really challenging to try always to go smaller, better, and to improve yourself.
The main concern is developing sustainable materials, and at the same time developing new materials that are compatible with the traditional fabrication method.
Yeah, for me it's very interesting that in the PCB technology there are so many different material compositions used in PCBs on the market, which behave completely differently.
So yeah, safe travel home everybody. Thanks once again for coming. Really appreciate your contribution to the conference. Thank you.